thing working? Whew, man. What's up, everybody? Holy crap, this headset sucks. Is it working? Can you guys hear me? This thing is a real piece of garbage. Whew. The sound of it adjusting? Oh, I'm sorry. Is it bad? Okay, we hear you. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, I'll stop messing around with it. What's up, everybody? Stop touching it, please. Alright, alright. Alright, alright. Well, sounds like you hiding in a box. You look weird AF. Yeah, I know I look weird AF. Of course. Hold on, I gotta change something. Is that a poster bed behind you? Yeah, it's not real. Alright, hang on. Let me get a tweet out. Oh, the temp's already setups. Alright, I can't put Twitter on screen, but I can still do a tweet. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Pro tip for setting up new microphones. Always check for a mute button. P.S. I am now live. Okay. Oh man. What's up, guys? Whew. You're in Tennessee? I'm in Tennessee, yeah. Alright, hang on. Let me change this. Change that. Okay. Guys, I hope I don't miss any super chats or anything like that. You might just want to not send them over, because I got no kind of tracking thing, so it should be interesting. But what's up, guys? This thing's actually working. This monster, this headset. It's pretty awful. Hold on, I gotta change something still. What if I put this over here? That's really bright on the dome. Okay. This is awful. What's up? What happened to your voice? I'm talking a little bit quietly right now. Let me know if it's too quiet, and I'll try to fix it somehow. But yeah, I'm really trying to keep it quiet. Oh, is that a Tennessee accent I'm hearing? Yeah. Is everyone asleep? Some people are sleeping, yeah. I think they're far enough away that I'm not going to bother them, but... Oh, I was right. Yeah, my wife is right. Basically... Also, we don't hear you out here? Oh, okay. Cool. So yeah, I was trying to set up my stream for a while, and I was like, I don't know what's going on, it's not working. It's like, alright, so I had to get a new headset, because I forgot my headset at home, and I'm like, dude, I'm only going to use this headset for like a day, 2 days. Let me just get the cheapest piece of garbage that I can get at the store. So I tried to get the cheapest piece of garbage I could at the store, and it's a cheap piece of garbage. What a surprise, right? I was like, it's not working. And I tell Laura, I'm like, I don't think I can get the stream going. Uh, and then she's like, "What's that?" Like I was wearing the headset as I walked out, and she's like, "What's that?" And it had one of those little mute buttons on the actual wire itself, and I didn't know it. I wasn't aware of that. So, yeah. You sound like Barry White. Is that good? It's got to be a good thing, right? Headset was not connected. Well, the headset was connected. That's the thing, is like Windows was detecting it no problem. So I'm like, what's going on? Um, but yeah. Okay, anyway, let's go auto fight through some quests right now. That's my husband. Well, feels different, nice background, and new voice. Yeah, I'm sure everything's different right now, right? Alright, let's just take a right. Scott sending over $5 saying back to the regularly scheduled BG ASMR. Oh, dude. That's pretty much what this stream is all about. Scott, thank you, dude. Let me see. I think I can get the big D working. Oh! I heard the noise through my headset. Hold up. I don't know if I'll be able to slap. I don't think I will be. Maybe? Slap! Alright, mini slap. Alright, cool. Scott, thank you, dude. Alright, maybe I could talk a little bit louder. Does it help if I talk a little bit louder? Less ASMR-y? Background bedroom brought to you by Generations of My Family, yeah. We can't hear the game sound? Oh, is there no game sound? Hold on. Let me see if I can adjust that. Let me know if the game sound is too loud, or if it's just not working at all. It's possible it's just not working at all. BG talking like parents are in the other room. Well, people are sleeping. It's late. No sound still? Okay. Hang on. Might be able to fix that. No, it should be set up correctly here. So we're gonna have to go without it. We're gonna have to go without it, guys. I'm sorry. There's no sound today. Is the game mute button on? No. No, my phone is not muted right now. I don't know what's going on. Phone's not muted, game's not muted. That stuff is checked. Ghost cutoffs? Yeah, what did Ghost go for anyway? Is that BG, you're glowing? Thanks, Hector. Appreciate that, man. Having fun, rocking 6-star Bish. He's just here for the X-Men event quest. Why are you in Tennessee? Visiting some family. Using an iPhone to ensure that Switch isn't down. Yep, I'm sure. Anyone know how to do the Tier 4 Basic Arena Infinite Streak? It's pretty much the same as like the 4-star featured Infinite Streak. Which I don't know if you know how to do that or not, but basically use any champions to get to a streak of 9, then use your strongest champion up until like a streak of like 18, pretty much just use your strongest ones, and then from there 440s and higher. Lowest I seen someone post was 3.6 million. 3.5 someone's saying? Okay. 3.5 sounds about right. Higher than I predicted, but I was guessing a little bit low. Is tomorrow streaming in Tennessee too? How long? Yeah, so tonight and tomorrow. I'll try to get the in-game sound working for tomorrow, but for now, hey man, at least we got a stream going. Turn on your notifications volume. No, there's like the volume's on for my phone. Everything's good on the phone. It's like if I unplugged it from the Elgato, it would be working. So I know it's something to do with like the OBS or Elgato settings. Is this BG 2016? Yeah, man. We're going back in time. At least it's not outside with people telling you to see stuff behind you. What the heck is moving out that window? I know, right? I miss those days. Got 2 million points in the Ghost Arena. Got 11 to 20%. Yeah, that sounds about right. Nice to see you out of your usual ecosystem. Feels refreshing. Well, that's good. Alright, let's go left. Crazy 5-star featured this go. Top 150 was as low as 16.2 million. First place was 42 million. Wow. Damn. I don't have a Doc Ock. It would have been nice to sneak in there for only 16.2. If I knew. But I'm sure if a lot of people knew. BJ had 8 mil in 4-star Ghost Arena and rank 78. 8 million. Good lord. That's a high score, dude. Very nice. Better than the outdoor stream you did from where? Vermont. It was in Maine. I was in Maine doing the outdoor stream. Live in Tennessee. We are state buddies. Nice. Oh, dungeons are back tomorrow? Ooh, okay. Gonna have to do a dungeon run with Legacy out here. He says, wow, I posted the 16.2 in line chat earlier today. I don't know, dude. I was flying. My phone was in airplane mode for like 4 or 5 hours or whatever it was. By the time I landed, there was like 300 line messages, dude. You think I was gonna read that? Pfft. You're nuts. You're in airplane mode? Did you say I'm in airplane mode? Wait, can you guys hear the fans on my computer? Because it actually does sound like a little bit like a plane. These things are loud. ABG, I couldn't beat Uncollected Diablo, and I feel like trash. Oh, dude, don't feel bad about it. Just maybe check out some video tutorials on how to take them down. Give it another shot. Oh, yeah, you guys could hear the fans? Oh, no. Is it bad? Is it really bad? Hopefully it's not too bad. Not a big deal though, it's close to ambient noise. Okay. Alright, well, hopefully I can get the in-game sound working for tomorrow, and that will cancel out the fans and stuff. ABG, matchmaking totally screwed us. We are low/mid-level Plat 3 Alliance, and we just had to fight NY. Gus Bus, man. Yeah, that's pretty rough, dude. Matchmaking's pretty messed up right now. Hopefully Kabam... I mean, Kabam said they're going to announce something soon. They didn't announce anything today, right now. Obviously, today's the weekend. Why would they announce something on the weekend? But hopefully they're going to announce it pretty soon here. Hey Brian, keep up the good work. I'll be taking my third 5-star to rank 5 this week, Corvus Unduped, and taking Golk to rank 4, 6 champ. As always, thanks for helping the community. Nice, dude. Congrats on the rank ups. Sounds like you left your iron plugged. Is that what it sounds like? Now your voice is more calming and relaxing. The hubs will fall asleep faster. Thanks, Pixie Bell. No problem. I'll not make you do a word. Lies. Word equals vergiform, or is that vergiform? I feel like that is when vergiform. What the heck's a vergiform? It's when... Okay, vertiform is like... You ever seen, like the Nickelodeon version of Play-Doh? It's called, like, GAC or something like that. It's basically like that. Uh, it's it's the Cartoon Network version of Play-Doh, where you can like mash it and bend it and form like a toy kind of thing. That's what vertiform is. Do you mind supplementing with some chewing noises and light collarbone play? Wow. Something like, no, that's not gonna come out good. Uh, Best Go Getter sent over $5 saying, "What is this shenanigans, BG? First, someone takes my slappers. Second, I can't say what I wanna. Then I see no drums. What is this world coming to, dude? Wait, what do you mean you can't say what you wanna? Is did YouTube like block your message or something? Um, Somebody did take your slap though. Uh, as far as the drums, well, maybe I can go find some drums tomorrow. I'll get this thing back to normal. Best Go Getter, dude. Thank you so much for the $5 though, man. I appreciate it. Let me update the big old D after this fight. Oh man, updating the big D is a little bit more difficult. From here, everything's more difficult. Alright, there we go though. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. No, he's the only 10 we see. Wait, what? Also, you have a nearly perfect drawing of Tennessee. I was impressed. Thanks, Drop Faith. It only took me 2 tries. BG, you didn't pack the poster? Unsubscribe. Nah, man, I had to leave that one at home. Like, actually, I tried to bring it and, like, confiscated it. The airport security, you know. I know you probably answered this, but why are you in Tennessee? I'm in, Tennessee visiting family. I see some people asking exactly where I'm in Tennessee. I don't want to say, really. I trust 99.9% of you, and I'm pretty sure all 100% of you who are asking where I'm at in Tennessee, you're all good people, and you're all fine. But on the off chance that there's that one crazy person out there, I don't want to say exactly where I'm at. The Grant clan is in Tennessee, and I've lived here my whole life and didn't know what the heck. Well, not exactly. The Grant clan is in New Jersey. But some family moved out to Tennessee, so we're visiting. Illist sent it over $2 saying, who would you rank 565, Void or Killmonger? I mean, it kind of depends on the situation a little bit, but 99 out of 100 times I'm going Void in that situation. I think Void is just too good, man. Void, super OP champ. So that's who I'd go with, Illist. Thank you very much for the $2, dude. Appreciate it. But yeah, I'd go Void. He has to be awakened though. As long as he's awakened, I would rank Void. I wouldn't look back. And yeah, that's what I would do. If he's not awakened and Killmonger is, then go Killmonger. If neither are awakened, I wouldn't rank either of them. I was going to say BG wrench wrench sentinel sentinel banana banana translation. Give it to me one time like you know how I like it. What the heck? Best go getter, man. You're nuts, dude. Will you sing Tennessee Whiskey for us? I will not. Uh, BG, who'd be better for Labyrinth X23, my 6er Yondu, or a 550 AA? I mean, you could use a 550 AA for like one fight in there or something. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I see what you're saying. Oh, I thought you were saying, okay, for Labyrinth X23. I thought you were saying like, uh, never mind. I thought X23 was a champion you're using. I don't know. I'd probably guess AA, but I don't know. I just haven't seen Yondu in there, so Yondu might be better, but I think AA. Oh, Brian forgot. Demiak told me to pass along a message for you. Ready? Sure, Star. Hit me with it. What's the message from Demiak? Sup, lags? Demiak wanted me to tell you that he says you are bald. Really? That's, that's Demiak's message. Listen, you tell Demiak that I'm coming for him. Wait, no. He'll get excited. Don't tell him that. Just finished 5.2.4 for the first time a few minutes ago. Skew Caltrop Storm. Well, nice, dude. Congrats. 5.2.4 is when the content starts to get really tough, so. Can we get a tour of the house? No, I'm not going to do a house tour. BG, you're speaking so softly. Have you gone ASMR since my absence? Jet Woo, what's up, dude? What's going on, man? Haven't seen you in a while. It's just a temporary setup for for today and tomorrow, basically. This channel is not turning ASMR, no. Absolutely not. Hey BG, I don't know what's more irritating, having unduped Blade or not having him at all. Not having him at all is way worse. I mean, Blade doesn't need to be awakened. It's nice having that healing ability, but Blade can still do some serious work, even unawakened. So, yeah. Discovered the awesomeness of Domino today. Pulled her 5-star this past week, but didn't have time to study her till today. Oh yeah, Domino's pretty nuts. Her damage output is through the roof. BG started a new count yesterday. Lucky to pull 3-star Venom, my first PHC. Coasting through the content. Already level 22. Act 1 and 2 done. Beginner session normal monthly done. Mastery stones owned. Thanks BG for the tips. Dude, you're crushing it, man. Dude, yeah, 3-star Venom out of the first PHC. Yeah, I bet that helps a ton. That's one of the ideal champions to start out with, I would say. You sound different. Have you lost weight? No, I can say with a complete certainty, B Manny, that I have not lost weight. I might have gained a pound since being out here already. I am invincible. I don't think you're invincible. Number one, you didn't spell it correctly. Number two, Invincible's modded in this chat. He's been in here a couple times. We don't see him much. But he has been in here a few times. Sounds like you have a stuffy nose. Yeah, it's probably just the mic. I don't know. I am talking a little bit differently just because I'm trying to be quiet and stuff. But the mic is probably not the best quality. It's it was like the cheapest one I could find at an Office Max out here. So yeah. If you had to start MCOC over, how long do you think it would take for you to get to Masters free to play? The first month that I was playing, I would clear Masters for sure. I don't know how long. if I got a decent champion out of like out of my first few crystals or something like that, just some good 3 stars. I don't know, relatively quickly. That's only because I have like the experience though. You know, if I was just playing this game for the first time, it would take me several months to be able to take out masters. I don't know how long it would take. I don't know. Maybe like anywhere from like 3 to 6 months or something like that. Oh wait, Masters in Alliance War? Oh, I thought you were talking about like the Master monthly event quest. Oh God. No, Masters in Alliance War would take, I don't know how long. um, Years probably. Probably like 2 years. uh, I don't know. There are some ways to catch up faster, and Act 6 is certainly going to help people catch up. So maybe a year if I went all out. Uh, but that'd be probably the fastest that I could possibly do it. New background is making you look sexier though, just so you know. Nice, man. I'm glad you like the background, V Manny. I live near an Office Max. Ooh. Wait, was it Office Max or Office Depot that I went to? I don't know which one. It was near Nashville. I'm not near Nashville right now. I'll tell you guys that much. How do you play with Quake? Mostly through charging heavy attacks. There's some good Quake material out there that I recommend checking out. It's a little bit hard to explain, and I'm not going to be doing a Quake demo right now, sorry. Really wanted to get the Clobberin Master on MCOC, and I opened 15 crystals and got kabammed. Rip, dude. Yeah, those crystals really are not, they don't give good odds to get the champs. BG, my challenge account name is Lord Hoarder because I named it so that way it means I'm saving my crystals and units. Nice, dude. Lord Hoarder, good name. Catching up from nothing, free to play is insane. Hard until new content drops and you pull a lot of god rolls. I don't think it's about the champions that you pull. Well, initially it's about the champions you pull, but eventually, like there's a bunch of good champions in the crystals right now, and you play the game long enough, you're gonna get one of the good champs. You're gonna get a few of the good champs. It's more about the catalysts after 6-8 months. It's like, all right, what are you gonna do to get the catalyst to catch up to the rest of the playing field? And Act 6 would help with that a lot. I know it's not really your thing, but it seems like there's a lot of requests for how to beat Uncollected Diablo. Is there? Yeah, I won't be making any guides on it. I'm sorry. Sorry to anyone who's having trouble with Uncollected Diablo. There must be some guides out there. And if they're not helping, well, I'm sorry. I don't know much about Diablo right now anyway. So I would have to actually study the champion and figure out how he works and then come up with a guide. But yeah. I'm still trying to focus on other things when it comes to MCOC content and hopefully let other people take the how to beat monthly event quest type content. Like Scene's gotta have a guide in that, right? Scene usually makes that type of content. Or Dave. Dave usually makes that. Well, Dave does sometimes. I think it depends on the quest or something like that, and how busy he is with other stuff. But Dave might have something. Why are you in Tennessee? Just visiting family. BG, when are we going to get a 24-hour stream? I'll provide the Red Bull. No Red Bull needed, but I don't know when the next 24-hour stream is going to be. We'll have to see. Honestly, for Uncollected Diablo, your trigger is unstoppable when he has a brew ready, and never try to sneak in hits on that. I got kind of wrecked against him, to be honest, man. Like, I took him down, but half the time I didn't know what I was doing. Just kind of swinging with my eyes closed. Brian, what is your opinion on Cable? He's okay. He's gotten a little bit worse over time. I actually thought he used to be like an underrated champion, and he was pretty decent. But the more new champions that get released, kind of the further and further down the list he goes in terms of, like, compared to the rest of the pack, how powerful he is. So, did you move houses or something? No, just visiting, just visiting. I'm just gonna be here for 2 nights. Grant, big question. I got 5-star Nebula and 5-star Sentinel. Who to rank 3? I think Sentinel is the vastly superior champion between the two. However, is your Sentinel awakened? He doesn't absolutely need to be awakened, but awakening him, or having him awakened does help a ton. So, Brian has plans to make a video on Cable. Well, I did, but then my wife made a video. Cable goes pew pew. That's all you really need to know. Who should I take to 565? Medusa, Stark, or Ghost? I have Corvus, Hyperion, Gwenpool, and Domino at 565 as well. I have Corvus, Hype, Gwenpool, and Domino. I mean, all 3 of those are good champions. It just depends on what you need. Or what do you think's gonna benefit you the most? Like, would you use those champions on attack, or are you just looking for a defender? It's a little bit hard for me to answer that, because they're all good options. It's just what you want, pretty much. Defensively, offensively. Anything missing for your path in Alliance War. That type of thing. Does your wife have a YouTube channel? No, she just uploads to, well, like, we've done some videos together pretty much. And she has a Twitter, and she'll upload like a little clips here and there occasionally. Pretty rare, but every once in a while she'll upload like a 5-star opening there or something. BG, do I settle for this bowl of M&M cookies, or wander out into the cold to the car and get some caramel delight Girl Scout cookies? The M&M cookies sound better to me, but I've never had the caramel delight. What a car. Sending over a loony saying, hey BG, man, I have to thank you. Analyzing your gameplay, literally had my game level up. Recently cleared path 7, plus mini, plus infinity man boss, no items. You taught me patience. Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. You cleared all of that without any items? You're killing it, man. That's pretty sick. Thank you so much for the loony, too. But nicely done, man. Glad my content could help a little bit at least. Sil also sent it over $2 saying, thank you for your advice. I will think about it. Okay. Dude, thanks for the $2, Sil. Appreciate it, man. Good luck making the decision. I know it ain't always easy. I'm going to have a decision coming up pretty soon myself, and I don't really know what to do. So, yeah. But thank you, dude. BG, say what, you're in my home state? Am I in your home state? Dude, there's actually, there's a surprisingly high number of people from Tennessee that hang out in these streams, apparently. 'Cause there's been a few of you that have said that, so that's pretty cool, man. You guys could organize a little MCOC meetup yourselves. It'd actually be pretty cool. Can you suggest me a good alliance? I have 200k plus rating. I can't, but I can suggest how to find an alliance. There is a subreddit for finding alliances, or the official forums, or I think there's some line groups out there. So you can hit those up, try to find an alliance that way. Or just spread the word occasionally, don't spam. But you could, it's okay to say something like that in the stream, like, hey, I've got 200k rating, I'm looking for an alliance that does map whatever in Alliance Quest, that type of thing. BG, what do you think about Wasp on attack? Just rank 5, my 4-star for Ghost Synergy. I think she's too much of a glass cannon to rely on in Alliance War, but she's very fun to play, and I would like to use her in certain questing situations. But that's really all I think about when I think of Wasp, is that she goes down too quickly. What's up, Cody? Your window looks like my window. Maybe it's the same window. Ryan, did you know you have like 15 videos with cable in the title? Streams to get ready, streams to get cable arena results, rank up, Sig 99. You need to tell people to stop asking for cable vids. That's true, man. I do have a lot of cable vids. Just none of them are helpful. 0 of them are helpful. Oh, man. Liam Kirkpatrick sent in over 2 of them Australian bucks saying, hey BG, how do you justify spending time in arena? It's fun. I don't know what you mean by justify spending time in arena. It's really fun. I mean, well, okay. Arena itself is not fun, but this game is fun. As you can see, I'm barely putting any attention towards the actual arena gameplay itself. I'm just hanging out with you guys, talking. I assume a lot of you are doing the same thing, where it's just a big group of us, and a bunch of people are playing arena. Not everybody is. Some people are here just to talk, and maybe they're doing something else in game. But yeah, I think there's nothing wrong with using your time to have fun in life. Thank you very much for the $2 though, man. I really appreciate it. Live in a state that's adjacent to the one you're currently in. Aha. Almost, but not quite. You cannot come to the meetup. The imaginary meetup that for some reason excludes people outside of the state. Which no meetup does that. Are you in Tennessee because you're the only 10 I see? Boo. This man saying he has a 6-star Thanos? There is no 6-star Thanos, not yet. How many 5-star champs are there? Ooh, I don't know. Something like 110, 115. Do you recommend the Apple exclusive Mastery Bundle? That one's for like $5, right? Yeah, if you don't mind spending a few bucks. It's a very strong value. Very, very strong value compared to what you can normally get for $5, so if you don't mind spending a few bucks, sure. But it's also not necessary, You could keep playing without spending. It's totally up to you. I don't think there's anything wrong with spending money in games, but if you're like me and you just have more fun not spending, then continue not spending. My love for you is like diarrhea? Just can't hold it in? Wow, dude. BG, you're awesome. I got a lot of inspiration and knowledge as a free-to-play player. Thank you so much. I hope I could have donated to show my appreciation. Oh, dude, don't worry about donating. It's all good. You could. My stream is completely free to play as well. There's no donations required. They're appreciated, but not required. I'm in a state that's adjacent to Star State, like 7 states later. Can I go? I was gonna say, wait a minute. You're not even close, Drop Faith. BG, is there a 6-star Thanos? No, not yet. Me. Why die face? Wait, what? BG, should I use generic gem on Ghost? How significant is her SIG ability? I think it's pretty significant, but I also am not a Ghost expert. I think the only reason, or the only way I would use a generic gem on Ghost is if I was comfortable playing with her. Master her unique playstyle, see if you enjoy it, and then use the gem. Like, she's worth it. She's one of the best champs in the game, arguably the best champ if you are a Ghost master. But you got to be a Ghost master. So ABG, I spend money on this game, but seeing your account inspires me to spend a lot less on this game. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you could pretty much go either way, you know. I think it's totally fine to spend or not spend, like I said. As a matter of fact, like, if I was spending, I probably wouldn't think about it as much. Like, I certainly wouldn't be picking up like all the deals or anything, but if something was good, then I'd be like, okay, cool, I needed this and it's only a couple bucks or something. But yeah. BG, I cried here too much with bad pulls. Now I gotta make up for it. After 9 trash pulls, I got Domino, Nebulex 23, Sentinel, and Double Dr. Voodoo. Karmic Expo sold on. Mine took 2.5 years. Yeah, eventually everybody goes on a good streak, right? Nice though, dude. That is a really good sounding streak. BG, how's Tennessee? The new setup makes it look like you are shredded. Did you start working out since you got there? I look shredded. I look like my head is gonna pop out from behind these glasses, man. That's how I think I look. But Tennessee's cool, man. I haven't really seen much of the state, but like, it seems cool from the little bit that I've seen, Might go out and explore things a little bit more tomorrow, but really just here for the people, I think, like most areas in the world, it's just the area is cool if there's cool people in it. Which I don't know about all you Tennessee people, but at least visiting family is nice. BJ, followed in your path and got lost in YouTube today. I watched Twitch news for 3 hours. Please help me. Twitch news for 3 hours? Twitch news? Is there something going on Twitch? Or do you mean like news as in like about individual streamers and if something happened in their stream or something like that? Oh man, dude, getting lost on YouTube though, it sucks. It freaking sucks, man. I mean, it's awesome at times. You find some videos that you're like, wow, how did I find this? This is amazing. And other times you're just like, I just watched. What did I watch? I don't even know what I watched, but I watched it for 3 hours. I live in Misery. Oh man, Misery, huh? Is that close to Tennessee? Good morning, BG. Hope Tennessee is treating you well. What do you think of Emma on offense? I'm tempted to take mine to rank 4 alongside Killmonger and Corvus. I think she could be good offensively, but I only have her as a 3-star, so there's nothing I could really, it's all speculation from my part. I don't know if how practical she is, but I think she could be really good. What state do you normally stream in? I'm normally streaming in Washington. What difficulty would you rate Variant versus the rest of the content in the game? The highest difficulty. There is no content more difficult than Variant at the moment. Is Tennessee in the South? Are you a cowboy, BG? Yeehaw! kind of, and yes. BG, do you enjoy Lord of the Rings? Just wondering. Not really. Uh, it's not. I'm not into. Okay, here's the thing. I'm not really into movies, and I know for some people you're just like, what? Not into movies? Some of you have gotten used to that by now, but for real, like I don't watch many movies. Some movies, of course, are awesome, but I don't know. Like my brain just starts to drift and wander away. Like like the longer the movie is, uh, yeah, I just start to space out and start to think about all the other things that I want to do, and movies just usually isn't one of them. Brian, before doing Act 6, are you going to farm Realm of Legends like you did with Lab? Um, Possibly, Hinach. I don't know. We'll have to see how difficult Act 6 is. I don't expect the first chapter to be that difficult. I'll probably farm a little bit, though. So, I don't know. It kind of depends on when it comes out, too, and how busy I am. Of course, you know. Always end up watching dudes dig pools with sticks every damn time I get YouTube lost. I end up there. I've seen some of those videos. It's pretty impressive, honestly, man. Uh, are you in Tennessee right now? I am in Tennessee right now. Yep. OMG, I can't imagine you even attempting Lord of the Rings viewing. I mean, I've tried. I've watched the first one. Uh, I don't remember any of it, but I remember watching it. And I watched, I think I tried to watch the second one. I don't remember even making it through that one. I don't think I did. Yeah, I don't know. BG, how's the weather like over there? It's cold. It's cold. I'm not used to cold weather. Yeah, like in New Jersey, like yeah, I don't know what's cold at Tennessee and New Jersey. I haven't checked or anything. I haven't checked the actual temperature, but I remember New Jersey being colder, I think. But compared to Seattle, like it's cold as hell out here, man. Videos piss me off though. I've seen a ton. Right? Why haven't they used my ad money for a damn shovel? Oh man, I don't know the details about that drop faith, but I imagine that it's just one like there's one person making a ton of money, uh, who's like not giving any of the money to the people actually doing the work. That's what I imagine's happening. I hope that's not the case. I hope I hope they're getting all the money because, dude, they get millions and millions of views. Like that's some serious money. They could be living very nice lives, like and like their families and everything like that. Um, and I hope that's the case. Brian Boo, Instagram dog, died. Sorry to hear that, Amir. Instagram dog, though? I'm not sure. Not sure who Instagram dog is. Is that just a famous dog on Instagram, I guess? How long will you be in Tennessee? I'm only going to be here for like 2 nights. I can watch the full first Lord of the Rings movie, but 2 and 3 I start to wander on my phone because they're 4 and 5 hours long. That's nuts. See, I mean, when the first Lord of the Rings came out, you know, I don't know what year it was, but I didn't have a smartphone back then. So I didn't even have a phone to look to or anything like that, but still, my brain would just wander around on its own, man. That's just kind of how it is for me. It's like 20 degrees where I am at the moment. Yeah, I don't know what the temperature is here, but that sounds probably about the same. I'm not at this level yet, but what champions and strange you need in Ultron variant? Wait, what? What? Hold on. What champions and strange you need in Ultron variant? I don't know what strange is, but What champions? I mean, you really need like 455, like rank 4 or 5-star champions or higher. That's what that content feels like it's balanced around. He's the cutest dog ever, and he's famous on Instagram, and he died because of heart issues that he supposedly got after his best dog friend buddy died back in 2017. Sorry to hear that, man. It's always sad to see a pet go, man, especially dogs. Stuff's sad. You tried out your Omega Red in War yet? Like one war I did, but that's about it. Can I add you on Snapchat? And if you don't have one, don't worry, I already made you one. Wow. Yeah, well, I can definitely say I don't have a Snapchat. I'm gonna go sleep. No picking up rocks while exploring. Good night. Alright, Star. Have a good night. How much did Ghost go for in arena? Apparently about 3.5. It's 15 degrees over here in East Tennessee. Okay. So even colder, huh? Brian, judging by the rewards from Act 5.1, any guesses on 6.1 rewards? Rank up gem crystal. 5-star awakening gem crystal. I don't think we'd get a generic. The standard shards and catalysts, that type of thing. I would think that we would get a decent amount of tier 5 basic. Maybe like 1 tier 5 basic for doing the whole thing or something. I don't know. I have no idea though. We can guess all we want, but we really just have to wait and see, pretty much. What's up, Papa Crom? What's up, my Bromosaurus? What's up, dude? BG, have you played Diablo? I think my fave is still the first one. I never really played the first one. I was just totally in love with the second Diablo. Diablo 3, barf. I played a lot of Diablo 3, but only because I was hoping that eventually it would get good, and it never got good. In my opinion, at least. You think it'll be hard as Variant? No, I don't think it'll be as hard as Variant. Not the first chapter. But we'll have to see. Alright, come on, Cube. This guy takes no damage. I intentionally tried to take away his armor ups at the beginning of this fight, but he's got them all right back. Please. No. You can never crit this guy once he has those armor ups. And if you can't crit, can't pierce his armor, it's a nightmare. Alright, there we go. Got some of his armor ups down. There we go. Whew. Try to cube me. Alright. In Chapter 3 of Variant, I was excited to cheese my way through Aspect of Chaos nodes until I realized I didn't have an Awakened Hela. In fact, I only have a 2-star with no gem. Guess I gotta do it legit. You can cheese your way through with Heimdall synergy. Heimdall synergy does the job just fine as well. But it's also not that hard of a node to go through with other champions too. Like Void crushes that path. I just used Void the entire time. I didn't even use Hela or Heimdall synergy or anything like that. I think Corvus can also do it, right? Because if he's awakened or something. Like there's other ways to cheese your way through that node if you want to, but really I just did it with Void, and it was still one of the easiest paths, in my opinion. Do the beta testers for 6.1 have a say in the type of rewards received? No. No, beta testers never have a say in rewards. I mean, you know, For all I know, it could be different this time, but I highly, highly doubt it based on having a little bit of beta experience in the past. Brian, why are you in Tennessee? I don't know. It's a good question. Alright, get out of my face, Jugs. Alright, looks like we are going to get an L2 off. Wasn't really trying for it, but rip Jugs. Brian, I'm in a state that is in the same country as the state that you're currently in. We're neighbors, dude. We're like next door neighbors. So I was hunting for 5-star science tier 4 cats, and I ended up opening 50 tier 4 class cat crystals and pulled 3. No joke. Holy crap, dude. And then 50 5-star sig crystals and pulled 3 science stones. Wow. Hobbit. Jesus, dude. Wow. That's really bad. Oh, man. That reminds me of the days when I was looking for a mystic cat, and I opened up like 20 in a row, and I couldn't get a mystic one. This is before we had like stashes full of crystals, and I was just opening them up as I got them, and I kept opening them, couldn't get any. But damn, dude, 50 and you only got 3? That's nuts. Brian, we live in the same continent. Dude, it's like you're sitting on my lap, Hinach. That's how close we are. Alright, can everyone ask him if he'd rank 5 a duped ghost, since apparently he can't read my messages? Oh man. See, why do you have to type like that? Why do you gotta be like that, man? Here I am gonna answer your question anyway, but don't be a jerk about it, dude. There's a lot of people in here. I'm set up on a crappy little laptop. Try my best. Don't be a jerk. Steve. But would I rank 5 at Dupe Ghost myself? Probably not. I'm not good with Ghost. If I got good with Ghost, would I? Yeah. Ghost is amazing. But she has her own unique playstyle, and if you could master that playstyle, then rank her. If you can't, don't. You can't tell us if you or are not in the beta test, so I'll refrain from any more questions to avoid awkward situations. Okay, sure. OMG, guys, I think all of us here live on the same planet. No way, dude. There has to be someone here from, like... What are other planets? I don't know any other planets. No, I'm just kidding. There's got to be someone here from Mars. Maybe Jupiter. Venus. If there's any women in here, right? Stuve? What is Stuve? From Uranus. Oh, jeez. I knew that was coming. Brian, by states, I'm exactly the same amount of states away from you now as when you're in Washington, really? That's pretty funny. BJ got uncollected 4 days ago. What should be my next focus? I have a somewhat mid-range roster, no god 5-star, etc. Should I focus on 100% Act 4, move to 5.3, 100% 5.1, 5.2, or something else? I think what you should do is see how far you can get. Like, see if you can test the waters in 5.3. Try to find the easiest paths. See if you can make it through. 5.3 is difficult, but it's really like pretty much the same difficulty as getting uncollected, I would say. Like, the difficulty doesn't ramp up more beyond that, so you might be okay. If it's going to be too expensive to get through, it's going to cost too many items, then okay, just back out, don't use those items, and then go back and focus on, like clearing 5.1, 100%, just go back to, yeah, like 5.1 and Act 4, and do what you can there. Act 4, since it's cheaper now, it's not bad to clear it out, I would say. It's still, gonna take a while, but yeah. BG, what was the word of the day? Oh, Star gave me a word. It was like something form. Vergiform or something like that. Oh man, I missed the definition though. And now star is gone. 5.3 was literally the worst, most dull piece of content Kabam ever released. I can understand how you'd think that. I think 5.3 was a lot of fun though. I think 5.3 was fun for the same reason that variant difficulty was fun, because it actually asks you to use different champions. I found the other ones to be more boring. Like at first I totally agreed with you. At first I was like, dude, these nodes are so lame. There's nothing interesting about them. Why are they just, every only one class type works and stuff? Like, this isn't cool. This isn't fun. But it's yeah, I actually, it was my favorite chapter in all of Act 5, and I'm not kidding. I mean, 5.4, I had the most fun there just because I was doing the Legends race, but if I was going through casually, I don't think it'd be as fun. And I mean that. Like, I just used Stark Spidey the entire time, you know. I used Stark Spidey the entire time, and then I used Blade for a couple of fights, and like that was it, pretty much. You know, there was there was some times where I used Ronin too, and Medusa for the final boss, but for like 90% of the fights, it was just Stark Spidey over and over and over again. 5.3 at least, they were like, okay, you could use Stark Spidey if you want, but it's going to be a nightmare. Pick a different champion. Hello, Mr. BG, and I isn't bird. Oh, isn't bird always the word? What's up, Evie's cliche? What's going on, dude? Long time no see. I feel like Variant was punishment for me ignoring their request to use one class in 5.3. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, I mean, I really did dislike 5.3 for a while. But by the time I finished it, and by the time I was using different champions, like I used Winter Soldier. There's no Killmonger synergy, but I still used Winter Soldier, and like it was actually kind of fun. I used Hawkeye. There was no chance of me using these champions elsewhere. It's very satisfying getting through a difficult path with someone you don't normally use. I agree, Luke. I totally agree. But it's everybody has their own taste, their own preference. And that's super important. Alright, it's a little bit difficult for me to do read lasts, but because your name is Hobbitcrom, I'm gonna do it. Heard there's another solar system close to us, and it's really similar, but instead of a planet called Uranus, you have a planet called your butthole. Wow. Oh my god. That was super important. I'm back to read that. Oh man. Which champ used for uncollected? Or Hulk? Sam your fave Void, or do you suggest any other? Void is not good for the collector. Void is not a good option for the collector. I used Hulk. He was my best option at the time. I used him a lot. I used a few different champions. I think I had a 550 Stark Spidey at the time. But yeah, I was just basically death running it. You know, I would just go in there with all my champions, die, pop a revive, do as much damage as possible, and just keep doing that over and over. Sometimes I had some good runs against him. It wasn't always like that, I guess. I think I used OG Vision, and Vision has some decent power control, is able to get some good, like, 60, 70 hit combos or something like that, if I remember correctly. I think I did the same thing with like OG Daredevil, but his damage output, both their damage output is kind of weak. These days it'd be a little bit different. These days, you know, if I wasn't uncollected yet and I had like a 455 Stark Spidey or something like that, could do a lot of damage with Stark Spidey. He might be one of the best. I'm sure Corvus is pretty decent too. If you could build up his charges ahead of time, you could probably get a ton of damage in before going down. BG took the collector down with AA about a year ago. What a time we live in, am I right? Yeah, dude. Vulture is mediocre, I feel. I agree. Hey, BG, how good is Vulture? Someone's asking about it. I have a 4-star dupe and a 5-star. I'm not sure if I should rank the 4-star. Personally, I wouldn't. I'm not a fan of Vulture. I just use him for arena. Can you please tell me how much the cutoff was for Ghost? The lowest I heard so far was 3.5, so approximately 3.5. Was it Cam nearly sold the collector with Dorm? Yeah, with a 455 Dorm. Cam almost did it. There was a guy on Reddit that posted a video of him almost doing it with Dormammu. It's definitely soloable with a 565 Dormammu. A bunch of 565s can solo it. Some 455s can solo it too. Invincible, before he rank 5'd his Voodoo, he did it with the 455. It's freaking tough though, man. I don't know if I could solo collector with anything other than a 565. I like, you know, if I had an infinite number of tries, I'm sure I could, but God, how many tries would that take me? Whereas going in with a 565, I feel like wouldn't take that many tries. Still a really tough fight, I'm sure, but a bunch of champions can do it. BG, I finished Act 5 100% in first run. Labyrinth 3, Mystic, 5-star Awakening Gems, and Generic. Void Magic, Hype, all in duped rank 3s, and 10 tier 2 alpha left. What's new focus and champs to rank and awaken? Well, if you got that many Mystic Awakening Gems, Magic is amazing. But you don't necessarily have to go with Magic, you know. I would... Like, you could use that generic on Void. That would be a good move. Get a 565 Awakened Void ranked up. I don't think I'd give the generic to Hype. I love Hype and everything, but I don't think I could give him a generic. So yeah, I don't know. I'd go with probably Void or Magic, whichever you think you'd prefer. They're both really good. Short video. I think I missed the first part. Was there a first part? I don't know. Oh wait, here we go. Watching a short video of 6-star rank 2 Ghost, heavy countering Rolk and Uncollected, then letting off a special 268k from the first 2 hits. It's pretty nuts, man. It's pretty nuts. BG, you're blurry. Yeah, this webcam is not quite as good as my regular webcam. You could also check your YouTube resolution settings, though. Sometimes YouTube defaults it to the lowest settings possible. I'm going to be a little bit more blurry. There's nothing I can do about that, but if I'm super, super blurry, check that at least. How long more will you be streaming? BG, a bit longer than your regular time. Probably not. I started really late today, and normally if I start late, I just stream later. Normally I stream for like 2 hours pretty much no matter what. But I don't want to be up super late tonight because, you know, this trip is more about visiting with family than streaming. You know, I want to keep streaming because it's what I do. But yeah, it's probably going to be a shorter stream tonight. I'm probably going to end it in about 15 minutes. The stream is actually running super smooth though. Must have decent internet over there. Yeah, actually, the internet's much better than I expected. You know, I was like, before setting everything up, I was like, well, we'll give it a shot. I don't know what, I've heard sometimes like in this part of the country, internet's not so good, but to be honest, the upload speed is like double what I have in Seattle. So it's pretty damn good. How many states have you streamed in now, and will you stream in all 50? Wow, that's that's a pretty interesting question. I never really thought about how many states I've streamed in, but New Jersey, technically New York, because I streamed from Comic-Con at one point. It's a different type of streaming, but I did do a live recording streaming, so yeah. Maine, Florida, Tennessee, Washington. I think that's it. Nowhere near all 50. I think that's about it. It's too bad I didn't do any streaming when I was going cross country. I could have knocked out a whole bunch of states that I don't know if I'll ever get to again. Brian, you were hours late though. You normally start at 10 p.m. What time do you start today? Like 1 a.m.? It's like 12:30. It's like 12:30. Get out of here with that 1 a.m. stuff. Question of the day: who here still has war boosts left? Thank you, Bam, for ruining my life. Can we please just get Power Start or Vulnerability Boost tomorrow? Yeah, it's been forever since they've been in the store, right? It's been forever. Do you think Lags is the new Kabam CEO? Seems like it. I don't know. That whole Kabam CEO title always felt a little bit weird to me. But did he get something good? I thought he got crapped on. Didn't he get a crappy champion or something? That'd be a really funny tour idea, streaming America. Dude, can you imagine that? We can make a drive across again? No, we can't. No, we can't. PG, how's the time difference between Tennessee and Washington? It's 2 hours. 2 hour difference. 3 of each boost and 8 crystals. I thought about picking up the crystals to hoard them. I've got 3 sitting in my stash at the moment. But honestly, I was thinking, just keep the units. See the guy opened like 17 featured 5 stars and got really nothing that he was going for? That's featured crystals for you, man. That's why I don't like doing features. I mean, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you get crapped on. But no matter what, if you pop basic crystals and you get crapped on, well, it didn't cost you extra to get crapped on, at least. Duped his Sentry a second time. Rip. Yeah. He duped his Sentry. That is some awful luck right there. It would have been sick if that Sentry synergy didn't get nerfed a bit. Wait, if I told you we were driving across the country 3 years ago, you'd have told me the same. But we did it. Wait, what? Oh, saying like we can't do it? Yeah. No, you're right. I would have said, hell no. But then you hit that point in life where you're like, we gotta get the hell out of here. I don't care what we have to do. We'll drive across the country. We'll stay in the sketchiest B&Bs, the sketchiest Airbnbs possible. Yeah, there's gunshots. I don't care. Yeah, we're staying with some cat named Walter in some lady's apartment that we never even saw the lady, but she was there. How creepy was that? Super creepy is the answer. wandering around, couldn't even find the entrance because it was in some weird spot. But it only cost us like $40. So, woo. BGU is better to rank up. Right now, Void or Quake, both not duped. Well, Void needs to be awakened, so the answer there is Quake, because Quake doesn't really need to be awakened. Thoughts on the deal in the shop today? You talking about the 6,000 unit deal, or the deal that was like for $5? Yeah, screw Walter the cat. That cat was creepy, man. Took a train when I moved from Indiana to Portland, Oregon. That was bad enough. Wouldn't want to drive. Yeah, the train. I've never taken a long train like that. I imagine it was. It had to. It couldn't be that bad, right? Like It's Yeah, I wouldn't be looking forward to doing it. But yeah, compared to driving, I feel like it would be much better at least. You don't really have to focus. You can go to sleep all you want, right? Probably uncomfortable as hell, but at least you could do it. Imagine a plane ride, but longer. Yeah, I mean, I do hate planes. I do hate flying on them at least. Okay, the 6,000. Okay, we'll go take a look at it. It didn't look very good, but we'll take a look at it in a second here. Your head is looking extra shiny today, Mom. Thanks. I've got Tennessee brand turtle wax. Trains serve beer. Trains are automatically better than driving. All right, actually, let me do one more round because then that'll be it for the basic arena. Let me throw some more fun champions in here. Spidey. 2 Spideys and an Iron Fist. Bingo. I took a train from Portland, Oregon to... Did I say Orgeland? I think I did. To Minneapolis. Loved it. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on the just like anything, I guess it also depends on the train that you take, right? Because don't they have, like, some trains are actually, like, really nice, right? Oh yeah, Hobbit's saying it here. I think trains, ones you can get your own little room in, which are actually pretty cheap, are really fun. Love it. Yeah, something like that sounds pretty cool. But if you just have to take, like a standard train where you just, I don't know. I don't know like how to describe it, but like the same trains that we take to get to New York from New Jersey, like those trains suck. They're not that bad, but it's like there's nothing special about them, nothing that makes it fun. Did Boston to Portland on train once. Was long but awesome trip. I think it's kind of cool that you get to see like some of the country too, right? When you're flying, you just see the sky. So at least you have that. Got stories about the train. 19-year-old girl with her 4-year-old son banging some dude she just met. What the? Got picked up in Minnesota. Just out of jail, right next to her sleeping son at 2 a.m. Jeez. Yeah, I had a sleeper car. Man, these stories. Uh, yeah, Bulldoggernet, that sounds much better. Maybe you were that guy, or are you the guy that Jesse's talking about? Alright, okay, this deal here. 6,000 units. It's not multi-tiered, right? This is the only one. Ugh. Yeah, this doesn't look good. What can I say? This does not look good. There's really not much to say about it. Like, I would love to get these 30% boosts, but not at this price, man. Not even close to this price. If it had 10 of all 3 of the big boy boosts, maybe it'd be something to consider. But as it stands right now, like, I don't even want to do the math on this because it's that bad. Like, it's just not good. It's just not good. Hey, you have Diablo. It's part of the content creator program, which sadly I'm probably not going to be able to get a video out on. I don't know. We'll see when I get back from my trip. But other content creators will have videos on Diablo soon. So, all right, guys. I am going to cut the stream a little short tonight. Sorry. Tomorrow I should be back normal time. The stream complications, they're pretty much fixed. But yeah, I'm going to cut it short tonight. I'm happy that I was able to get the stream up and running at least, but yeah, messing around with it for too long, and got my tier 4 basics, which is all there is to do tonight anyway, pretty much. Come on, health boost. Brian, 6k chance at Electro. I guess I never looked at the crystal. There's Electro in there? Interesting. Profov said the deal was really good and the unit cost for everything else and the deal besides the 5-star crystal was worth it and the crystal was a bonus. Well, I hate to break it to you, but I think that is some... I don't know. Oh. I don't know how to say it other than I completely disagree. And we'll just leave it at that. I don't think it's even close to being worth it. How many 5 stars you have? Please tell us. I have 85 stars. But you've gotten over 100k gold from... 15% health, I'll take that. 30 unit savings. BG, I've gotten over 100k gold from farming Realm of Legends today. I love it. Nice, dude. Yeah, Realm of Legends is actually surprisingly decent for farming gold. Like, it is time consuming, but since it only costs 1 energy to get like 1500 gold, it's like actually not bad. Did my own math and it was really not worth it unless you really value 5s and there's no guarantee you're gonna get the champ you want. Yeah. Watch those revives expire weekly, 6k units to expire them faster. Totally worth it. Yeah. Those revives and pots are 5k units if you bought them. Problem is using the... I think some people would make use of them. Well, I mean, here's the thing. You could, like, if you look at the store and see what they cost, maybe it wouldn't be that far off, but, like, you shouldn't be using those items, in my opinion. You know, if you spend a lot of money and you don't mind spending money on this stuff, then okay, that's fine. But if you have to use that amount of revives and to get through the, like, you need to be looking at something else to make yourself stronger so that you don't have to use that amount of revives or even drop down. Because that's just so many units to be using on these items. Like, how are you going to get how are you going to get anything else with your units? Couldn't think of a nice way of saying you only need those items if you constantly wipe. Yeah. Like, that's the thing. And it's not even about, like, being insulting about it, you know? Because I'm definitely not trying to say it in an insulting way. But, like, if you really need to use that amount of items to get through, like these things are super, super expensive. I can't even find ways to use level 4 team health potions, really. It's like difficult to use them, you know, to like their maximum effectiveness. I'd rather just use the potions from the glory store, target the one champion I want, and then spend my units on something that's like actually of value. But, you know, everybody has their own way of playing the game, so. Um, anyway, guys, I'm gonna head out of here. I will be back. Uh, Hopefully on time tomorrow. I do not recommend buying those level 4 health potions for what, like, what do they even cost, man? Is it like, are those the ones for like 320 units a pop? These things are so absurdly expensive. Anyway, I will be back, like I said, hopefully on time tomorrow. Everything is set up at this point. Um, Everything is set up at this point, so there shouldn't be any kind of complications. Um, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Shout out and special thanks to the people who sent over some super chats tonight, especially Scott and Besco Getter, but there were others as well. So thank you guys, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night.